without getting into the minutia of all of it, every time one of those things changes, our schedule changes, our plans have to change. To be safe for our team, we had to track every single kid, where they've been, who they've been in contact with, when they were planning on coming back to town, how they were getting here, who they're living with. Uh, because just something as simple as quarantining someone when they get to town, well, that sounds easy, but we have to have the place set up for them to be quarantined. We have to make sure that if they're living at an apartment in town with two other people that don't need to be quarantined, that we get them separated. If one person leaves town and comes back, we got to figure out who they're living with, how they're getting here. There's just a million things that go into it because of the strict protocols that we've had in place the whole time. So a ton of times devoted to that. Now, we're not going to do a pledge. Our guys understand the rules involved with being around, and I'd be shocked if there was a team or a organization in sports that has been more careful and followed protocol more strictly than we have. But I don't think I need to get our kids to sign anything. They understand what's at stake, and they're doing a good job of following all the regulations that we put forth. And really, through the challenge of this, I've seen that leadership grow. Coach Duvall's seen that leadership grow. Nebraskans all know about Unity Council. We basically have that started. We have a leadership group on the team that's helped our operations guys and our weight guys handle a lot of the things that need to get handled, a lot of the communication that needs to get handled. So that's a pretty big group right now, and there's guys on it from every position. Certainly the offensive linemen in that group, Cam Jurgens and Farniak and Hymus, are a big part of it. I've been really impressed with the leadership in our defensive backfield from Deontay and DiCaprio. The tight ends have done a good job. Going across the board, I think our leadership is going to be a lot stronger this year than it's been. And in some ways, the challenge of this virus has brought our team together. And I feel like through adversity, our team's probably tighter than it's been since I've been in Nebraska. I will tell you this, through it, our kids are not scared of this. And I know there's a lot of people that are, and rightfully so. But, our kids just want to be out lifting and running and getting ready for a football season. I think it's given us all an opportunity to examine some of the things that we thought we knew but might be naive to. Anytime something like this happens and there's strong feelings throughout the country and something despicable like that happens, I think it gives everybody a time to reflect. My biggest priority is to make sure that our players are all treated equally, that our players all feel safe in this building, that we're a team that treats everybody the same, regardless of where they come from or what they look like. And it has made me feel good about the environment we have here, talking to some of our players. I said this maybe one other time, but I think sometimes football players can be shielded from some of the issues that other people have because within these walls, it's real easy to just be teammates. And I am proud of the fact that talking to a lot of our guys, that none of our players feel discriminated against or feel like those issues exist in the building. I shouldn't say none. The ones I've talked to have all given me really positive answers on that. But again, they say there's no atheists in foxholes. I think it's hard to have some of those issues on a football team because a football team gives you an environment for people of all different races and backgrounds to come together and learn about each other and see the good in one another and work together. And so football teams honestly are kind of an example of that I think a lot of other people could follow. And we need to be an example because of our influence here at Nebraska football, and we'll try to be. But the best way that I know how to do that is to continue to try to provide an environment within these walls where everybody feels safe and equal.